Good morning, everyone. This is Dee Dee from Wow Audio Blog. It's 8:47 a.m. on a Friday, TGI Friday. It is September the 25th, 2015. I know Apple must be pissed off the meter because the rock star is here. The rock star is in the building. The rock star is in the building. Pope Francis. Forget about the iPhone 6S. It's all about Pope Francis. He ain't trying to get no iPhone 6 or anything like that. He's trying to not rule, but he's trying to make a stamp on NYC. He is in the building. He is mad. I know Apple didn't really plan this out completely, but the Pope is in the building. He is in New York City. He's going to be riding down, I think it's Fifth Avenue, Broadway, wherever. No matter what, he has his fans out there. He has everybody out there. People has been preparing for him. Wow. What's up, Gio? Good morning. Whatever. iPhone 6. Well, you know something? I'm waiting for the iPhone 6. I want to get the iPhone 6. I'm still on the 5S. Yes, I know. I'm old school and stuff like that. What was getting his iPhone 2? Twitter and selfie. Oh my goodness. I know. It's like, I know they are pissed at Apple. And it's like, just watching the news and finding out exactly how they are barricading the streets. It's like they're not letting nobody in. If you don't have no tickets, no passes, no nothing, you can't get into the city. If you have to work on certain blocks, you might as well forget it. Shoot. You might just say, hey, it's a day off. Look, the Pope is in town. I can't come down the block where my job is. I'm going to stay home and work from there and stuff. Yeah, the 5S is still good. The 5S is still good. I can't complain. But with my eyes and stuff like that, I have to be squinting and stuff like that. Oh, my gosh. And then, yeah, true. And I have to take the trains, too. Now you know. Everybody's coming out there. I know. Now, listen. The Pope, he's here. Everybody's going to be coming out here with their kids, their animals, their pets, because they want to make sure that they're going to get blessed and all that stuff. I'll just try to get blessed from home. Because I'm not trying. It's like I can see it right now. I can see everybody just bringing their birds, their cats, their pet pig and the hamster. Say, I want to be blessed. I want them to be blessed by Pope Francis. And to me, I actually have to say that he looks like a cool dude. I have to say, he really looks like a cool dude. And another thing too, I'm surprised that it's okay that I'm actually on now because I'm kind of all the way away from the madness, but they had actually told us like 2-3 days ago that the cell towers were going to have problems because since everybody's out there, people are going to be out there taking pictures, uploading stuff, taking selfies, all other stuff is going to be cluttering the towers. So it's going to be, I know all yesterday I was having so much problem trying to do, like I promised, tried to do a live broadcast in the afternoon. And every time I tried to upload it or every time I went live, it was like you couldn't hear me at all. So I tried people, but everybody was preparing from yesterday for today. And another thing too, it's like just from walking in the streets yesterday, I just read your thing, Gio. You was funny. I don't even think the man drinks. You know something? By the looks of his face, he might might be a drinker, you know. He looks like a mad cool dude. Like he will say, well, listen, look, let's have a brewski. Hey, let's have a brewski. Or something. Oh my gosh. It's like, even from, you know something, it's like I look at him and I'm saying, hey, he kind of has a face like my uncle from the Caribbean. He has a face like my uncle. All you have to do is just slap some darkness on him and it's just straight. No, you know, come on now. He might, in that cup, do you really think it's wine in that cup? He'd be like, yeah, this is wine. This is my personal cup of wine. He'd be like, yo, make sure you have the beer in here. Yeah, okay. Sip, sip, sip. That's the beer. Oh, my goodness. It's too early to be laughing in the morning. Oh, my gosh. It is just too funny. It's like, but I'm glad. But I have to say, I'm glad that he came out to New York. He's here. So much things I've heard about him from what he said about the churches, which I'm so with him on. It's like, okay. Moonshine in the... Oh my goodness, man. That would be funny. He'd be like, that would be funny that they might have like a secret compartment in the Pope Mobile. Like he just look in the back and say, is it ready yet? I don't know if it's I don't know if it's ready yet. You remember that episode of You remember the episode of the Little Rascals when they was trying to make the cake, and you know when the cake was speaking of why do I keep on thinking that in the back of the Pope Mobile there's a compartment, it's all rigged up, trying to make some moonshine while he's going down Central Park. He's like, he ain't ready yet. What's that noise? Don't worry about it. Bless you. Let me stop it. Bad, DD. Bad. No more jokes on Pope Francis. Oh my God. But hey, everyone, listen, I missed y'all from yesterday. It was crazy. You know, one of the things I realized yesterday, I passed by, there's a movie theater on, I think it's 6 and 50, I think it's 56 and 6, right by the Hilton Hotel. It's called the Ziegfeld Theater. Ziegfeld Theater. They was doing a premiere for independent. I think it's an independent movie. It's called some. Oh gosh, I forgot. And the man didn't even, the security guard. See me when I see things that look like, oh, I gotta investigate. I ran over there and I was like, hi. Everybody was like looking around and trying to figure out. People was like trying to think and say, what is going on? It looks like a premiere or something. I was like, shoot, excuse me. Look, I'm nosy. Can you explain to me what's going on? And the security guard is there. He's looking with his Men in Black. He didn't even have on black men in brown suit. And he was like, it's a screening. I was like, ooh, a screening of what movie? They was like, I am Malulu, Malalu, Malilu, Mumu. And he looked at me like, he's like a premiere. And he's like, a premiere of some movie. He had to ask the guy, excuse me, what's the premiere of the, he's like, it's a premiere of a Moolah. I think it's an Indian movie. And they both looked at each other like, we just here doing our job. We don't have no clue what it is. I was like, that's sad. And they both looked at each other. They started to smirk like they wanted to laugh. I was like, I know they wanted to laugh. I was like, shoot. I said, there's a lot to that name to really even pronounce. So I said, well, okay, have fun. And I left and stuff. Wait. Gio, you were too much. It's a Friday, man. Stop it. Stop it. My boy Gio Supreme is listening in. What's up, Gio Supreme? Yo, listen, man. This guy, Gio Supreme, he be having some mad dope. I mean, I'm going old school. Dope mixtapes. If you are in Florida, yo, Gio, you have to let me know when is your next, your next gigs and stuff like that, so I can let the people know. If you're in Florida, check this guy out. Oh man, he is nice on the ones and twos, and his mixtapes are off the meter. I'm like DD from Wild Audio Blog certified to the utmost. So listen, check him out. But oh my gosh. Friday, people. Friday, the 25th. I'm still saying to myself, Apple is pissed. Because they're like, fuck. Ooh, I'm sorry. F you, Apple. It's all about Pope Francis. Pope. I know he must be on. Say. I know he's on the, oh. If you want to listen out for Gio, it's go to www.mixcloud.com/GEEO. Just to let y'all people know, check him out. I'm telling you, people, certified. Oh my gosh, why do I? No, he is. The Pope is running town tonight. Why do I feel like he's going to be on stage and said, listen, y'all, peace, blessings, and good night, and then drop the mic? I don't know. I'm seriously am going to be going to a hot place. I need to stop making jokes. This is not funny. But I'm glad that he's here. I'm glad that he said, oh, and you know what's so funny? I was talking about the Vatican. It's so funny that is considered as a country. And the last time when I was in Italy, right? It's like, it's funny because I got to look for that picture. It's funny because where the Vatican is, it's like they have like a huge, it's like really big, and they have like, it's all cobblestone, whatever. And how it's blocked off is like the streets here, and then when you step onto the when you step onto the bricks where it leads to the Vatican, it's like, wow, I'm in a country. But when you step off of it, you're like, wow, I'm in Italy. Wow, I'm in the Vatican. Wow, I'm in two different countries. And you can put one foot in one and in the other. You be like, look, half of me is in one country and half of me is in another. I'm just an idiot. I'm just being a real, yeah. Oh my gosh, man, you need to go. It's nice out there, I must say. It's like, me and some family members of mine, we actually drove all the way from Nice, went through the border of Italy, went through thing, and then we drove from Nice all the way to Rome. That was like an 8-hour drive, but it was a nice drive. But it was an 8-hour drive. And when we got there, it's beautiful out there, but it's also beautiful there. It's like, I know that the pictures are beautiful, but when you actually see it for your own eyes, it's a whole totally different experience. So I encourage people to, if you can, um, go. You know, just go. Just figure out a good time to at least just see the sights. It's really, really, really an experience. It's really an experience. So definitely go, 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 go. But yeah, Pope Francis, man, I'm like, all yesterday they had all the blocks. It was like 57th, and they blocked the streets off. When he was at St. Patrick's Cathedral, they blocked off all the streets with the what do you call it, the garbage trucks. Because I was wondering, why is there so many garbage trucks like blocking off the streets? And then everybody, they had and it wasn't that they blocked the streets off with the garbage trucks, but the people, you know how they have the garbage people, and how they have the suits on and stuff like that, the green outfit, the green jumpers and stuff like that to do the garbage. The people they weren't really garbage people. Those were Secret Service people in the garbage suits with the thing. I was like, y'all can't fool me. Y'all can't fool me. Y'all ain't garbage people. Y'all look too clean. Y'all look too clean. Y'all look like you don't even pick up a piece of wrapper. But I had to ask the guy. Everybody was trying to figure out. I was like, I said, you know something? Knowing me, excuse me, I'm nosy. He started laughing. I was like, what's going on? He was like, well, the Pope is at St. Patrick's Cathedral, and they had to block off the streets and everything. So that's the reason why they have it all like that. So I was like, oh my gosh. I said, that is so funny that they are really, really giving him, it's not even I won't even call it the red carpet. I'll call it the universal carpet, because it's like they blocked off everything. They even gonna block off the entrances to the train station if it's anywhere near where he's at. That's the status. I mean, no Jay-Z, no Jay-Z, no, I'm sorry, no Jay-Z, no Obama, no, you too, no celeb, no, don't have that, don't get that card. Everybody gets the red carpet, but he gets the universal carpet. It's like you have all access to everything. Shoot. If the Pope said, look, I want a piece of gut, they were like, listen, everybody that works in Dwayne Reeves right around the corner, everybody out. Everybody out. The Pope's coming in, and call it a day. Because it's like, that's the one thing I'm trying to figure out. If the Pope is so huge like that, okay, that people from all over would come to see him. And there are so many religions out there. I'm trying to figure out, would that kind of define that in some ways, even though they're different religions, they all are connected, and they all have like a same similarity, that it kind of some way, not confirms, but kind of have people to open and think that the Pope, it shows that even though there's different religions, that they still are the same in some ways. Maybe I shouldn't touch this subject, because I know some people might be very touchy on it, but I'm gonna be a little bit risque on this, because it's like when I see a whole bunch of people coming out there to see the Pope. It was people buying flags and stuff like that all yesterday. I'm like, shoot, you got that right. segment. That's a good one. This segment of the show is brought to you by frankincense and myrrh. Get your frankincense and myrrh today. And if you and use the promo code Pope Francis in the building, you get $1. You get $1 off of karma chips. I don't know. Gio, you were too funny. Gio, stop it. It's too early in the morning. Oh, God. It is too funny. Oh, my goodness. That's why I'm sitting here going over a lot of stuff, going over my paperwork and stuff, and I'm flipping back and forth on the channels, and I know if I go back to channel 5, like I said, see, look, I mean, he's a rock star. You can't just say that he's Pope Francis. He's like a rock star. Look at it. It's like they stop everything. I'm watching Channel 5 News right now. 5 News. He's walking down. I don't know where he's at. I think he's in the train station or in some place. I don't even know where he's at. But he has at least 10 trillion people around him looking around. Every little step he makes, they looking around. They look at everybody. They observing and stuff like that. And he's like, "What's up? How you doing? Peace and blessings." He must be listening to Jill Scott's song, "I'm Blessed." I'm blessed. You blessed? Are you blessed over here? I don't hear you. The right sound louder. Are you blessed? Are you blessed? I mean, he's like a rock star, and I have to say, superstar. I have to say, and I'm not trying to make fun of this whole thing. It's just that I really like this Pope because of the stuff that the things that he is behind on. It's so many things that I see in the world. It's like a lot of hunger, poverty. I know I said that wrong. Poverty, homelessness, and stuff, and just from seeing a lot of the churches, even to a point of, and I'm gonna call this out, and I know I might get a lot of flack on this, but a lot of the like there's this one reality show when they talk about the preachers and stuff like that, and what they have and what they do and this and that and blah 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 and all the bling bling and this and that, so on and so forth. And knowing for a fact that if you open up a church, right, that it's all, everybody should know this, it's all tax-free money. Tax-free. They can't touch you. It's all tax-free money. You don't get taxes if you buy a car. You don't get taxes if you buy this. You don't get taxes if you buy that. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, you don't pay taxes if you open up a church. And now remember, you open up a church and people are donating money to help out for certain things, and you have so much to show that's really saying that I see more of that money on you, but where is it actually going to help the others? Because I'm seeing more and more and more and more homeless people on the streets, more people that need. I'm like, I put up a picture that when I look at it and I view it, and I was like, two worlds split. If you go to my Facebook page, Wow. Well, if you go to the Facebook for Wow Audio Blog and you see that picture, it's like I said, it's two worlds split. You have, and how I look at it was like the rich and the poor. They had the lady that was begging for money, and you had the guy that was on the phone in a suit. Now, I'm saying to myself that it's I look at it and things like that get to me a little because it's like if I'm not just saying this. I'm not just saying this because I'm saying this. Y'all might say, well, she's just saying it because, blah, blah, blah. But I know me and I know myself. If I came in with money, or if I had a whole bunch of money, if I had a lot of money, if my situation was into a point that I had enough money to really help, I would be dishing up money like crazy to the home, or try to do something. It's like you have people that are homeless, and there's a lot of, I look at it, there's a lot of abandoned buildings that are closed, that are that's boarded up. And I know shelters are overcrowded, and there's a lot of buildings that are actually just boarded up. And I'm like, why can't they do something that those boarded up buildings that are there to actually use those to help with the problem of homelessness, and with these small businesses as trying to make something of themselves? You need to look into those, because if you try to help make those small businesses get a little bit bigger, then eventually they're going to want to create more jobs for people, which that would help with the economy. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm like, sometimes I feel like sometimes like certain things are just being done, sorry to say, ass backwards. And then I look at the things that, which is true, Gio. It's a big business. Yeah, it is a big business, because it's like, and that's the reason why when he said that, and they put that in the news, that he said, if the churches ain't helping the needy and the homeless, then y'all need to start paying taxes like a business. What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? And it's maybe it's just me. I'm not trying to say that. Look, I love the faith. I believe in faith. I believe that there is a higher being, that everything it works, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, and I do see more and more of it, and it's like, it's crazy. It really is crazy. And I'm thinking that maybe people just need to look at how things are, how the world is actually how the world is actually trying to. Oh, okay, good. How the world is actually trying to formulate each year, and it's like, I don't know if things are getting. To me, I think that things are not really getting any better, and I don't know. I really, really, really don't know what to say. It's like I have a lot to say, but finding the solution to what to say, I don't. It's like I could give you a lot of advice and a lot of solutions, but it's like, what's the right solution? What's the proper one to do? And if it is, Oh man, I really, really constantly try to understand this world. Another thing too, which I'm trying to figure is that I'm trying to think that I'm trying to figure out if I'm nah oh, I was just thinking about, how they have board games and stuff like that, and they have this one board game that I think that people really need to actually look for, and probably they need to bring it back, and probably need to revamp it, and that's the game of life. And Life, Monopoly. These are the games I think that people really need to know or to really play at least once. Life, the game of life, Monopoly, chess. Because I think those games actually are in some ways connected with everyday life, and how to go about dealing with life, all aspects of it. And I think that if you can actually go and pick up those, see if they do have it. Go to Toys R Us or Target or whatever, and see if they do have those. Trouble. How would Trouble be? How would Trouble the game be a part or be another game, Gio? Explain that one to me. Because I'm trying to say that those three games, because with chess, you have to, in some ways, you have to know how to strategize. And in life, you have to have some type of strategy to get to your goal of how to maneuver from you. Sometimes you don't know what the next person is. I know the game Trouble, just by the name, just the name alone is just it's funny. But it's like those three games. I think if you have those three board games and you start your kids off by teaching them how to play those things, or I think Life, they need to really revamp it and try to make it more realistic in some ways for them to, if you start off your kids with those games and also teach them along the way, I think they might have an idea. It will start to sink into their head like an idea of what, yes, exactly. Compare it with chess, with executives at corporations. Yeah, it's like you really have to know how to strategize, even in everyday life, how to strategize. Of okay, today I need to, like for instance, okay, today I need to buy a car. All right. I have to find out my strategy of trying to get to my goal of getting the right car for me. So by strategy, I have to figure out exactly, okay, what type of car I need, the insurance, my area. In the area, how much will my insurance be because of where I live and how the insurance company is going to rate me. Then from there, the different types of the different companies that actually have cars. What's going to be my tactic to get the right price for me? Because when you go to the dealership, they're only going to think about themselves. They're not going to think about you. They're going to pretend, quote unquote, pretend that they're all trying to save you money, but they're really not saving you money. So you really got to try to strategize in how to get the right price for your buck. So it's all in that whole thing, man. I'm telling you, it's like it's so many things to think about, so many things to really just to when I mean really think about, it's more things of trying to get things together and learning stuff, and I'm like, wow. It's like you really, really definitely have to know how to this world. You really gotta really be on your toes. I can tell you that much. You gotta really be on your toes. I mean, every day, every time, as soon as you step out of your bed, you gotta be on your toes, man. I'm like, anything and everything can happen. It's like every day is like one thing. It's like you have to get up. When you get older, when you're a kid, you don't really have to think about so much stuff. You have to think about school, coming home, play your games, be a kid, and then call it a day. And then when you get older and then you're on your own, then you have more responsibilities. Kids, if you have kids, home, bills, all that other stuff. And to me, it's like you really... Ballerina toes. What ballerina? Oh my gosh, you are too darn much, man. But it's like you really, really, really have to look at life the way it is. And then I remember one time when I was in high school, eons ago, I remember I had this diary. And in this diary, I wrote down all the stuff that I really wanted to achieve and really wanted to do, and just from there, and what I want to accomplish. And one of the things I wanted to accomplish was, the list was like, when I went back and I found the diary, I actually looked at it and I was like, you know something? A lot of the stuff was more material. Things I could actually see and feel, and stuff like that. But then I said to myself, where are all the other stuff that more of, there was stuff that I was missing, meaning happiness, internal peace, um, internal peace with yourself, having spirituality with yourself, have a peace of mind. That's when I was like, dag, I didn't even have that there, because now I'm in a place where, I'm trying to get to a place where I could have peace of mind. And it seems that a lot of us, when we are younger, we really don't look at those things because we're trying to be kids. We're trying to figure out how life is supposed to be, But when we get older, now when we look back, it's like, damn, I wish I had peace of mind then and try to prepare myself then for now. And right now I'm looking for peace within myself. And that's one of the things that I really, really am trying to search for. And I know that one way or the other, I will definitely get there. Every day I learn. Every day is a learning experience for me, and I know it's going to be a learning experience for you. It's like you get up, you might step out the bed one way, and you might step out the bed another. You'll be like, hey, I didn't know this happened when I step out the bed this way. Hey, my eye twitched or something. Every day is like a learning experience. Life is a learning experience. And I know that one of these days I'm going to have peace within myself. And I'm going to have a lot of peace within myself. I just hope that it will happen very, 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 very soon. You know. But you know how that go, people. Oh, so on that note, a song that I'm not going to play it on here. Probably I'll play it next week. There is an artist that I really like. Her name is Sia. Y'all know about her, Chandelier and all that stuff. But there's a song that she has out called Elastic Heart. And I have played that song over and over again, like over 20 billion times yesterday. And that song, just the words itself, I know the beat I loved. But with the beat and the words and how it's arranged and the singing, it's a phenomenal song, and I really, really love it. I really love it. And I have to say that song is a mind builder and a self builder. So, yeah, I'll probably let y'all listen to that next week. But you know me, you know this DD that's always on her toes, on her ballerina toes. Geo Supreme. Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to Natasha. Natasha, hey, if you're listening, I'm on the air. I know I got a few minutes and stuff. I got 3 minutes left on this thing. I talk too damn much. Tomorrow I'll be going out on an event again. I'll be meeting up with a fantastic photographer. He goes by the name of William Coles. I definitely love his work, just to see exactly what he's done and his Facebook page and the pictures that he put up. It's phenomenal. So I will be meeting up with him tomorrow to see and to get to know him a little bit better and his work and kind of like pick his brain a little bit to find out what made him become a photographer. What actually like the spark like underneath his butt to say, well, you know something, this is what I want to do. I have the vision. I have the eye to actually capture and freeze frame that object and make it art. Yes, I know. I only got 2 minutes left. Listen, people, like I said, this is DD from Wow Audio Blog. Remember, give me any comments, feedback on Wow Audio Blog on Facebook. If you have any friends or family members, pets, birds, cats that want to listen to me, just tell them to go onto Facebook, like the page, and I will be there. If you want to chat, call, whatever, you can call, chat, whatever. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's all Wow Audio Blog. You'll be getting a lot coming up next week. Interviews, pictures, videos, everything from me. Yeah, just tell a friend. Share the page, like the page, kick the page, whatever. Listen, this is Friday, people. 5 o'clock. When you get home, be safe. I know it's going to be crazy when you go home because of the trains and the Pope, the rock star, and all that stuff. Be safe. Like I always say, when you play hard, when you grind hard, you can play hard. And it's the weekend, so have fun. Look both ways when you walk across the street. And be safe. Tell everybody that you know, your friends and family, that you love them. Hug them, kiss them, and let them know that I'm here and you love them. Like how I love each and every one of y'all. Listen, this is DD from Wow Audio Blog. Have a good weekend. Love you guys. Be safe. Pope Francis for universe. Look, I'm out. See y'all. Love y'all. Peace out.